relaxing today. Okay, let me know. Wow, you're talking. So, everyone's going to retire from Q1.
Swizz, jump out a sec, mate. I've got bandwidth issues. Can you jump out, please, just for a second?
Something's going on. I'm trying to figure out what. So what's going on?
God, just go away. It's all good now. Okay, right. If you want to do your microphone thing with Jiggy, because we've got some Twitch problems tonight. But well, hello there. Yes, it's BK on the Xbox. Beer and kebab, the racing guru, and welcome to Friday race night. And tonight, the F2 division in the RRF1 league pit their wits against the absolute carnage, high-speed carnage that is known as Spa. And alongside me tonight, in the commentary box, sort his microphone out to make sure there's no glitches, is the one and only four-time, I think, or five-time F3 winner this season, Mr. RRF1 Good evening, mate.
Good evening, Mr. Beer and Kebab. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's the first time we've done a duet together.
Well, yes, I think it is actually, isn't it? It's been promised many times, but tonight you've finally got us. The Rora and the Beermeister in party, giving expert analysis in the world of F1.
Exactly. You've got Beer, the racing guru himself, the legend, and you've got myself, the over-enthusiastic idiot.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it that way around, not the other way around. That would be
yeah.
Okay. Well, mind you, I've been called a lot worse, to be fair. So, anyways, yeah. What's happening at the moment? If anyone who's not watched this before, is we have 13 drivers tonight. Q3 is a cut-off is 15. So, sorry, Q1 is a cut-off of 15. So we're not going to bother with Q1 tonight. The guys are just going to retire. And then we'll get cracking with the top 15 shootout for Q2. Stream is up and well. Good evening, Jock. Thank you for dropping in. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Might need to get the chat on. That might help.
So, thoughts tonight then, Rama. I'm going to quickly read out the numbers, the runners and riders to you. I want you to pick the winner. So, we've got Whiffy, Scotty, Tomster, Forrester, Pete Robinson, Livid, Dragoon, It's Ryan, Posglad, Ralph, Ben, King Chris and Jimmo. So, out of that little lot, pick a winner.
Well, to be honest, I'm going off recent form at the minute. The Bulls have been untouchable. So, providing they stay out of trouble, it's going to be a battle between Scotty and Tomster. And I'm going to go Scotty.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Scotty won back-to-back races, I think, didn't he? Britain and Germany. And I think, did Tomster win last week? I can't remember now.
I know a Red Bull did win, I think. Well,
yeah, it was Tomster, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. The best thing I can do is go on the Facebook page and I'm going to bring up the league table on the computer and have a quick little shift.
You know what? That might help because I have fallen quite far behind with the actual standings of F2 at the minute.
I've fallen quite far behind in F3 period. The shocking races I've had recently.
I am going to admit, your luck has sort of died.
Well, it's not just so much luck, it's the fact that I've gone a bit backwards where guys have improved around me, and to get back to where I need to be, I need to step up a little bit more. I think that's fair to say, and I'll be the first person to admit that.
Well, I would suggest doing like either time trial or doing race simulations in Grand Prix mode.
That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea at all. You know, it just goes to show how busy our Facebook page is. I've got to scroll down pages to get to the league tables.
I've not seen one in a while.
Here. Yes,
we've got cars going out.
Yeah, I'm on board with Whiffy. He looks like, is he the lead car?
Yes, Whiffy winner is indeed the lead car. He is coming out on track to grace us with his presence, and he's on the medium tyre by the looks of it. So he feels quite comfortable.
Yeah. Well, of course, what can work actually around here, Rara, is a medium and then super soft, as long as the race stays dry.
It can, because the mediums will take you to about lap 18, and then you've basically got 4 laps on the super softs, and they'll just about hold, because Obviously, super softs, they don't last long around here with what the fast corners tearing them to shreds.
Well, I did a little test with Forrester and a few others, and Forrester actually started on the supers, went on to the mediums, but he actually got 8 laps out of his supers, and the pace was okay. He was, yeah, they surprisingly lasted well, which made it a comfortable one stop. I mean, what I tried to do something a bit different in the practice race. Yeah, I just seen that. I actually started on the softs and went to supers, and I ran out of tyres about one lap before the end. They really did, 80-odd%. So I dare say some of these guys with better skill on the pad of the wheel than me might be able to make it a super soft strategy work. Possibly, it's stretching it, but do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Like I say, I mean, are you a wheel user or a pad user? I can't remember.
I'm on a pad, mate.
Oh yeah,
always have
me
been.
too. I will always be on a pad, same. And you compare us with wheel users, and you think, oh yeah, they've probably got about 2-3 tenth difference. At the end of the day, it's not really that. It's just a question of skill at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm just a clumsy git. I haven't got any fingers. I've just got 10 thumbs.
So that explains why you crashed out in qualifying and blaming your controller. Honestly.
Oh no!
Whiffy!
What is Whiffy doing? What is Whiffy doing?
He's
good Lord!
I don't think he's got any grip yet in the mediums.
Well, by the judge of that, I don't think he's got any actually wheels in his car. It's just racing around on the old rims there. Right, I need to find somebody's on a hot lap at the moment. Who have we got that's...
okay, so we've got... looks like Dragoon's on a flyer.
Yeah, let's jump on Dragoon. Well, not literally, because I'd squash him.
And then
coming down there
Ryan
with Toro Rosso
will probably be the next one. So okay, both Toros.
Oh, nicely through there. Dragoon there, using the track there, showing... being brave, throwing it in on the mediums. Looks like
Ryan's gone.
Ryan's gone. Ryan's gone. Plenty of grip there in the. Is that a Red Bull Dragoon's in, or is that a Toro Rosso? I can never tell the difference.
It's a Toro.
It's a Toro, yeah. Quick shout out in the chat. Swizz, Jock, Bish, nice to see you guys.
Thank
Swizz
you for all tuning in, guys.
Swizz says, "Yay, stream at Mr. Angry." I am not angry for the last effing time.
He's not angry. He's not angry. He's just an angry old man. That's all.
I'm just a mild-mannered janitor.
Like I say, you piss him off. You piss him off. You'll never find the bodies.
Yeah, that's it. And there are bodies everywhere. Well, Dragoon's just coming down now, coming down towards
Blanchimont.
The last couple of corners and then the bus stop. Of course, everyone was getting penalties at the bus stop last night. It's some kind of glitch in the game. We were all getting 10-second corner cutting penalties.
Yeah, you try and ride the corner or take too much curb, and that's
nicely done by Dragoon.
That was really nice. As Whiffy does a 47.9. I'm expecting this.
Yeah, this should be quicker.
Yeah,
145 flat.
45.0. Right,
on the mediums, that's a good time.
Next one round. Forrester's coming round the bus stop.
Okay, on board of Forrester in the Haas.
Super soft tyres. I'd imagine this should be much quicker.
That was his outlap by the looks
of it. His outlap,
validated lap.
Well,
Ben's gone quickest on the super softs.
There we go. We've got sort of 1.5 second difference between the super soft and the mediums.
What is he going to be doing then? Is he going to try and do a super soft medium strategy? Has he been talking to his teammate Forrester? Because that's what Forrester's planning on doing. Jimmo 144.1, decent time on the supers.
Aye.
Tom.
Pos is out on track as well.
It's Pos.
He's actually heading up towards the end of the lap.
Let's jump on board of Pos. Ralph's gone quickest, 143.5.
Again on the super softs though. These
7/100s.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with this strategy. Are we just going to have complete opposites where the mediums stay on the mediums and then go into super softs, and the super softs stay onto the mediums?
I think these guys pos their 145.8 on the mediums.
He won't be happy with that. 8 temps behind Dragoon.
The interesting thing is, I think those top three then, they've already shown their colours as to what the strategy is. They'll be doing a super soft medium strategy, almost certainly. Possibly a super soft, but that is stretching it. And of course, we don't know what the weather's going to be like.
No, we have no idea. We've got no inside information. Unlike those streamers from last night who have a mole telling them what's what.
That's what it's all about, eh?
I know, it ruins the surprise. I want to go into the race and not knowing what the weather is and just thinking, oh look, there we go, it's snowing.
Yeah, I think that's what I said on stream last night. It probably will be snowing, like, you know. Welcome, Dan. Nice to see you. Bit of a disaster last night, mate, wasn't it? Yeah, indeed. You offered me what, Swizz? What did you offer me? Fully dry, says the Tomstar. There we go. See, they get all the luck in F2, don't they?
Yeah. None of this. It's, like I say, it's drivers with pure skill that have to deal with multi-weather conditions and whatnot. Just, you
Absolutely.
know, these F2 drivers, the game's being lenient with them.
I've just stayed on board with Positive because he's gone again in the fast lap. As you said, he's not happy with that.
I was going to
He's
say,
going
that
again.
lap didn't look like it could have been any good.
He does have a slower car in front. It gets out of the way nicely.
Yep, I've actually stayed on board with him as well, accidentally. He is going to run out of battery, though. And D-regs by the looks of it.
Just need a very quick boost of battery up this bit of straight here. This looks quicker, is it? No,
he's
not
improved by two.
Well,
no,
it's
he's
about the same
improved by
time,
two
actually.
tenths.
Well, yeah, but in the grander scheme of things, he's dropped 2 positions.
Yeah, Scotty's gone 6, by the way, with a 1:45.5.
Good time. King Chris is coming up the Kemmel Straight. Livid Opossum is actually in front of him.
PTR's gearing up for a lap.
Yeah, I'll just jump on board with Livid. Oh, he's run wide there. He's ran wide.
Yeah, that's horrible.
In the Williams, that's compromised his lap. So I think this lap's going to be probably binned, it's safe to say. He's got a Force India, which is Pete coming up behind him. We'll jump on board with King Chris now, coming down the hill in Sector 2.
Where is it? King Chris down there. On the soft tyres. So he's the only guy on the soft tyres.
Well, he's hedging his bets, isn't he, really? He can switch strategies
playing
quite easily on that.
Playing it directly through the middle so he can play the strategy out. And to be fair, it could work in his favour.
That's a good call. Yeah, it could be the best call of the lot because the guys out in the mediums and the guy who's gone out in the super softs, they've kind of nailed their colours to the mast now. They know, you know, the strategies are obvious what they're doing. King Chris, he could go either way.
I'm not going to lie, that soft tyre is amazing from going off last night.
Yeah, I get about 12, 13 laps in when I practice. So, like, do you see what I mean? If you can get the 8 laps out the supers and 13 on the soft, you're almost there.
Yeah, I mean,
if you know what I mean.
I mean, like I said, lighter fuel load, you're putting less wear on the tyres, so
exactly.
it makes sense to you could try and drag them out if you're that brave. And look at that, King Chris exactly happened to me. What happened in happened to him that happened to me in Q1. He ran out of D-regs as you come round Blanchimont. It's the little white bar underneath the blue one, and
I was trying to work out what that was because I only realised today. I thought that was the KERS, but the KERS is the blue one, isn't it? And I was
the ERS is the blue bar.
Oh, ERS, yeah. Livid Opossum coming down Sector 2. He's through there cleanly this time. Of course, the last lap he made a bit of a balls up there, ran wide and grassed his vehicle, but through there cleanly this time as he comes down the hill. Just a quick double shift down. Back on it again. In fact, just a single shift down to 7th, back up to 8th. This is a nice feeling corner. This right-hander followed by the quick left. I love going through. If you get it right, you can pick up so much time through there. That's a hard corner he's going through now.
Pouon.
Oh,
he's lost it. He's lost it. And there we go. He's got wing damage. Off he goes.
Who?
That's King Chris.
Oh, I'm with Livid at the moment. Sorry. I thought, are you seeing something that I'm not seeing?
Yeah, I was on board with King Chris. He was still doing. It looked like he was trying to do another lap, and he binned it going through Pouon.
Here comes Livid. This looks a good time on the mediums.
Let's have a look. Livid Opossum. He goes fifth.
1:44.6.
4 tenths quicker than Dragoon. So at the minute, Whiffy, Tomster, PTR, never mind, Tomster, no, who is it? PTR's just gone 9th.
But Scotty's in the garage, so he's quite happy. King Chris is going to have to go again, he's not safe there. Whiffy's going to be coming out, I'm sure.
And Tom's not
set a lap yet.
So Whiffy's in danger of going out.
It? It's a bit of a,
I do it a lot. I'm not going to lie, I do it a lot in qualifying because at the end of the day, you want to wait for the track to rubber in. And yes, you run the greater risk of, if you've been it, you haven't got time to do another lap. But at the end of the day, the track will be at its optimal roundabout at this point.
Absolutely. Right, well, Whiffy and Tomster are now out. Whiffy's coming down the middle of the Kemmel Straight. Tomster's just coming into the up and down Radio Rouge into the Kemmel Straight. So we'll keep an eye on them two in a minute when they start their fast laps. What's Pete doing, Sector 2? Bit of a back-end twitch, though. He's actually up in his time at the moment by 3/10.
He is pushing.
He's out
Low
in
on
the mediums.
fuel, though. So maybe the mediums, some of the guys, the mediums are feeling like they're going to have to do to 2 laps just to, again, get the pace out of the tyres.
Well, yeah, the mediums, they don't wake up straight away. They take time to get up to temperature. You sometimes need an out lap, a fast lap, and then a second fast lap.
And like I said, to be fair, my softs last night didn't wake up until I reached the final sector. So, like I said, the tyres do take a while to warm up round it. Oh, he's gone off at Blanchimont.
Oh, what's Pete doing? He comes in. I think has Pete backed off.
Pete went off at Blanchimont.
Yep. He's qualified.
And that's qualified done.
He's dropping out. Right, he's going to have to be. Well, he might.
Whiffy's coming round now.
Get out again.
I think he's just gearing up for a lap.
Yeah, he's got Tomster behind him as well.
Where's Livid? What's he doing?
I'm going to drop on these two a minute because these two are. Where is that? Just keeping an eye on the chat. Okay, yep. Okay. Got 14 viewers so far. Welcome.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Trickle in.
Okay,
right,
so
I'm Whiffy at the moment.
Who's further down the field? We've got Scotty, who's on the lap or in the pit, coming into the pits. No, he's actually gearing up for a lap. So Scotty is off on one.
Yeah, I'm going to. He's done a 1:45.7 actually. He's just set there, which is his fastest lap. I'm just going to drop onto Whiffy because Whiffy's it's Whiffy and Tomster are the interesting ones.
Isn't Forrester on
King
one, or
Chris
has he gone through already?
I think. Well, he's gone again, but he's fairly comfortable. He's did a 1:43.6 on the softs on the super, so I think he's pretty comfortable there.
Sauber's only separated by 1/10.
I think he's just going to cover himself at the moment. I just got my eyes on Whiffy and Tomster to make
sure
I'm
on board with Whiffy now as well. He's coming up towards the end of Sector 2.
So the guys under pressure at the moment are King Chris and Pete, who have both finished their qualifying sessions. How's the audio, chaps, by the way? Give us a quick audio check in the chat, please. You'd be so kind. Oh, Rouse retired. He's quite comfortable with that time. Here comes Whiffy then coming around the last corner. What can he do? Bit of a back end twitch, but this looks. Ooh, should be okay.
He goes 6. He's safe. 1:44.7.
Yeah, he's gone 6. So now it's.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he's not the fastest out of all the medium runners though. Livid Opossum. Oh, has PTR retired? No, he's retired in the pits. Yeah, he has. Tomster now as he comes up towards Blanchimont. Now towards the bus stop chicane.
Yeah, this isn't his fast lap. He's just winding the car up now to unleash it.
In that case, Scotty's on a fast lap, I think. Nope, he's binned it.
Yeah, the guys in front now are safe. It's literally...
Jimmo's on a lap, apparently.
Yeah, is Forrester binned this lap?
Yeah, he's trickling. Forrester's trickling.
Yeah. I'm going to stay on board with Tomster because this is the key one.
I'm on board with Jimmo, who I think is also on a lap.
Alright, I need Google Translate here. So this is just posted. You in party, Jamie online, Jock, I get case a Vino, pass to you, audio is too good, no crackle. If someone can whack that to Google Translate and give me an answer.
Either that or tell the men in white coats that Swizz has lost his lingo again. So here we go. Jimmo coming through the bus stop chicane.
He's comfortable. I don't even know why
he is comfortable. Actually. That's why he's done a 43.1. He smashed it.
Swizz, can you just watch the language there, please, buddy? No swearing's okay, but not that word. Sorry about that. Okay, here goes Tom Star.
Alright, got on board as well. As he comes. Have you noticed you can see the smoke coming out the back of the car?
Yes.
The little haze.
Little haze. Either that or he's just blown his gearbox up.
No, it's on old cars, I've noticed.
Right, this looks fine. This looks fine. 143, 144.
He's
Yeah, it goes
safe,
through fifth.
and that knocks PTR
Fastest of the soft runners.
out of
And Pete's
qualifying. And King Chris isn't improving either, so there we go. We have our top 10 shootout.
He's having a difficult season, Pete, isn't he, to be fair?
He has, but he has been consistent when he's needs to be. He's had a few races where he's just been absolutely nowhere, but again, it's the case of people are improving around you and they're going to knock you back. It's just one of them things.
Yes,
you know
Dan,
about
I
that bit, don't you?
but yeah, 2 seconds. Yeah, Dan, I do, but not in my stream, mate. Back at language gets reported, mate. My Twitch gets shut down. Right, I'm just going to change the battery pack over, Rara, because I've just come up with a low battery warning. So
Again?
You can just chat away for a sec, mate. Yeah, I'm charging up the new battery. It'll be 2 secs.
Okay, so there we go, guys. We have our. Unfortunately, Pete and King Chris and Ryan, who crashed out, failed to make the cut. We have Jimmo on a 143.1, 3 tenths, or almost 4 tenths quicker than I'm going to call, because it looks like Ralph. Benjamin's Prime in third, Forrester fourth. All those guys, providing it starts dry, will be on the super soft tyres at the start of the Grand Prix. Tomster in fifth with a 144.2. And then Living Opossum with a very impressive time of 144.6 on the medium tyres, considering that's 4 tenths quicker than the next medium runner, which is Dragoon, down in ninth. They're both sandwiching Living Opossum and the Canadians of Opossum and with the winner. And here we go. So it looks dry for Q3. We have Forrester gearing up to come out. I think it did say outlap a minute ago. Let's get me things up. There we go. So who's going to be the first one out? Especially if you've got tyres to burn. It looks like Mercedes of Jimmo is gearing up to go out.
Alright, message from Poz. Can you take your mic out and plug it back in again, please, Rara?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, I've got 3 cars coming out. Lead car is actually Ralph in the banana car.
Right, hopefully that's better.
Yeah. Quick audio check for Rara, please, chat, if you'd be so kind. Much appreciated.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2.
Check bounce, check bounce, check bounce. That's what mine normally do. They bounce. Right, Ralph's the lead car at the moment. Obviously, on the supers, these guys set of supers to burn up now and to get that pole position.
So Ralph was looking strong for pole before, but until Jimmo came on the scene and just went, nope.
Yeah, that's a good time, Butcher. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the league tables. How's Jimmo been getting on? Second and the 6th so far. Not too bad. Second round Germany, 6th in Hungary. Of course, Ralph.
So nice and consistent.
Yeah, Ralph had 5th and 7th. He was actually running in a very good position for a long time around Hungary. Had a slight, that's more than a slight. Had a bit of a run in with Dragoon towards the end of the race. The bit of an adventurous adventurous overtaking attempt. He was actually leading the race for quite some time. I think a good acquisition to the league, in my humble opinion.
We've definitely recruited some amazing guys, and Stephen Rubens has joined.
Ah, well, let's hope he doesn't press the ready up button.
If he does, he won't be coming back.
Absolutely. Right, Ralph's just starting his fast lap then. Comes around turn 1, coming down the hill. You've got quite a few cars out on track now.
Be careful. I was going to say, you've got to be careful as well, because the Red Bull's not that far away, so there is a possibility if whoever that Red Bull is, pick up a toe down the Kemmel Straight.
I see what you mean. He's probably, what, about 10, 12 car lengths behind?
Probably just about picking it up.
This is a nice bit of the circuit. A lot of people don't like it. I love the downhill stretch. Not particularly good there, I just like the stretch of road. Of course, all the guys on the supers, naturally, because Q3, for any guys who haven't seen F1 before, is all about position at the start of the race. It is literally a top 10 shootout. The fastest lapped times the drivers made in Q2 denotes which tyre they'll be on. So, say for example, you go quickest in Q2 on the Red Wall compound, that means you'll be starting on the Red Wall Super Softs. The guys outside the top 10 basically have a free choice of tyres at the start of a race.
Exactly, so that would be PTR, it's Ryan and
Somebody else.
teammate.
Yeah, another. I can't remember what it is now.
Yep, so it is Ralph going through the chicane.
It's a pretty decent time. Is it going to be 143-ish? 142.5. Wow,
Yeah, that's a 42.5.
That set the marker.
I think that Red Bull's made a mistake somewhere because
Yeah,
he didn't
he
set a
dropped
time.
right off.
Jimmo, 42.9. Forrester, 43.4. What's Paul's doing? Because
Just on board with Scotty?
To
the bus stop?
Paul's does a 43.6.
Scotty
Quite a few of them coming around. Benjamin's is pitted.
Oh, Scotty back in, went out there.
Steps out there. I think he invalidated because he's still got a full bar.
Good time, 142.9. Yeah, he was very slow anyway. I think he was just bringing the tyres up to temp. Because these guys
the next one to come across the line.
They'll be hoping to do a little two stint. A 143.2
and
puts him in fourth.
Goes 43.2. Good lap there. Well, I was thinking as well when you were going through the guys who were starting on the super soft there, going to run out of grip very quickly. Oh,
Tom's left the session.
Tom's left the session. I'll get him back.
Yep, I'm going to jump on board with Whiffy. He's got a car in front of him. Not too sure who that car is. Needs to get out of the way. Is that Pos? It is Pos. Okay. Awesome track extending going on there. I don't know if they're going to get away with that or not. Because most of these guys will be hoping to try and get back in, get the one lap in, get back into the pits, then do a second stint on the Super. So they have two cracks of the whip for pole. But both these cars, both Pos and Whiffy, ran very wide, and I'm not sure if they'd have picked up track extensions there. Let's have a look.
Possibly.
Pos is getting out of the way.
I've sent Tomster an invite.
That's all we
Hopefully
can do
he
at the
can
moment.
get back in.
Right, just on board a Whiffy at the moment, so Pos has had to bin that lap. I wonder if Pos will come in the pits and stick another set of tyres on. No, Whiffy bins it. What's Pos going to do? Is Pos going to follow into the pits? Yeah, Pos follows him into the pits. On board is Scotty coming through sector 3, just through the bus stop there. Last corner, back end slides out again. Oh no, he's lost it.
It's raining.
It is. Now, how did he get away with that? How wasn't that a track extender?
I don't know. That was quite some.
Wow.
Yeah. My thought is that there's damage there in the place. But yeah, it's raining, so that's why everyone's come out straight away. And unfortunately, that means if Thompson does get back in, he ain't going to be able to do a lap or a competitive lap because the track's now getting wetter. Guys, you are having rain as well.
Yeah. Well, here comes. I'm just on board of Benj at the moment. He's on an out lap at the moment, coming down the hill. Yeah, there's some light rain. Nothing too heavy at the moment. I'm not sure if it's going to be affecting the actual track yet. What are your thoughts? Can you see any damp patches?
Not at the minute, no. The track looks really dry at the minute. Probably within the next minute or so get quite wet. That's a horrible camera angle. He just sat on the rear wing looking forward.
Cody's have to look forward.
Yeah, sorry, Paul. I took the mic out. I've took the mic out and put it back in. I don't know why it's still crackling. Maybe I need a new mic.
I blame Poz's pike up Dalek internet connection myself, even though he's not in party. I still blame him, it's all his fault. Right, I'm going to be on board with Ben then to start his out lap. It's fast lap now.
Right, so he's gearing up for it now.
Let's see what he can do. Yeah, still looks to be decent grip there. The Red Bull's come out. Is that Tomster? Yeah, Tomster's coming out, mate. He's got back in. He's out.
Oh,
so,
good.
Yeah.
Pikey streamer, baby.
Pikey streamer. You know when Poz is bullshitting, don't you? His lips move.
Here's to the Pikey's internet.
The Pembrokeshire Pikey. That's the one, isn't it?
The ginger Pembrokeshire Pikey.
That stinks of piss. Did I say that? I was just thinking that, but I happened to say it out loud. Sorry about that. Alright, on board with Ben as he comes down the hill. Let's see what is... Do you remember, on this game, also, you can't really see the split times. Do you remember on the old game, you could have a look at the leaderboards when you were streaming?
On 2017, you could. Yeah,
you can't do it now. It's a shame, really.
I missed that.
Yeah. Also, you could see exactly how much fuel they had as well. Do you remember, like, you know, plus or minus point whatever, when you had the telemetry up? You can't do it on this game. It sucks. Cody's get it sorted.
Yeah, and like I said, during the race, it used to tell you how much fuel someone had as well.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, it was great. It was great. You had all the necessary bits and pieces at your
all the tools for the streamers to know what was going on. Oh, that was on the borderline there.
Oh, Ben.
Of the track extension. Yeah, going through Ponchimon.
I think he might just have got away with that. What's the time going to be? He needs to set some kind of time. Yeah, 1:45.
45.8. The grip on the track is gone.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, Tomster, in fact, is not out. I thought he was. His car was showing
Scotty was out on track. There was a Red Bull out on track. No, it's Scotty who's out on track.
Right, Rick is on the out lap.
Scotty put in the chat, Tom needs to hard reset. Well, he hasn't got long to do it.
Yep. Oh, we got a Renault there. Yeah, I think that's Ralph, isn't it?
Yeah, Ralph out of the way. I don't understand why he's still out. I mean, you're not going to be improving now. I think Pole was pretty much...
Yeah, unless someone just pulls a rabbit out of the hat here. But Ben, who's normally got some good pace, with a 1:45.8, 1.8 seconds off Scotty, his nearest rival. That just goes to show that the track is getting wet. In fact, the rain is noticeably heavier now. It's more than just a little bit of drizzle. We've got a steady shower going on out there now.
It's probably raining now. I know I'm not charging my pad down, so I have no idea why. It's doing what it's doing.
Right, Whiffy's done a 1:48.8. The grip's gone. Let's stay on board with Scotty's.
Oh, he's gearing up for this is going to be his actual qualifying lap now.
Yeah, Jimmo's still going. I'm just on board with Jimmo. No, that's nowhere near. Forget that. Dragoons in the
pits. Yeah, it's got to be for pace poles. That's for sure.
Now,
Forrest selected the Inters.
Yeah, I've just noticed that. He can't make it out those two. Not enough time. It's
not
ready yet.
It's going to take you 2 minutes to get round.
Well, it'd be pointless anyway because the initial times have been set on slick tyres. So coming out in the Inters,
just getting your eye in. 10 seconds a lap slower.
Yeah, unless it's just to get their eye in. You know what I mean? Like, how's it feeling on? Well, these guys might as well just drop back into the pits, really.
Tom's for another invite, just in case. It's in the main menu.
Foster is actually going out on the Inters. Obviously, I think it's just a bit of a touchy-feely thing just to see what the car feels like in the wet.
Well, bye, Senna Rubens.
Yep. Now, someone posted, was it Scotty earlier on said it was dry all the way through? That just goes to show that don't believe everything you see from Codebusters.
Yeah, I think they were misleading us now. I don't trust anything that Red Bull says.
That old chestnut. He's lost it! He's lost it! Bang!
There's the wheel. Out he goes. Caught on stream.
Superb.
Do you remember that sound effect that Brucey used to use on his games when someone lost? That's what I'm hearing from Forrester right now.
Yeah, that was utter carnage there. He's turned the car into a reliant Robin three-wheeler now. Is anybody else actually on track? Yeah, Scotty's still going around, but...
Scotty's still going around, but there's absolutely no point now.
Absolutely no grip there at all. That's how I felt last night. About the same pace I was like last night as well.
If Tomster doesn't get in, it'll be hard to take.
what we'll do, Rara, I'm going to leave it in your capable hands for a second before... obviously, there's going to be no more amazing action, sadly, in Q3 because of the weather. I was going to go for a very cheeky little cigarette, mate, and I'll be back in 2 shakes.
No, the weather's kind of ruined the last 5 minutes of
Yeah.
Q3, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a
which
shame.
is usually the best part.
Yep.
So, damn
right.
you, spa weather!
Right now, all the cars will be out on their second set of Super Softs and setting a blistering lap times for the pole. But there we go. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just going to go for a quick smoke, and I'll leave you guys in the capable hands of Mr. Ramatron.
Alright guys, as we said, as Scotty gives us a bit, Scotty gives us a bit of action as he spins off quite nicely, does it at the wall, gives the fans some entertainment. There he goes, and there he goes, spins around again, and are you going in the pits, or are you just being an idiot? There we go. And this is what happens when you're always going to spin across the line. There he goes. Spin, spin, spin. Scotty will start this Grand Prix in 7th position. So guys, your qualification results will be as follows once this is quite kindly buggered off. So there we go, we've got Ralph securing pole position in the Renault. No doubt Mark Robbins will be very happy about that. Jimmo, Dragoon, speak of the devil. Little Possum 4, Forrester 5th, Pos 6th, Scotty 7th, Benjamin Prime in 8th, Whitby winner in 9th, and Tomster in 10th. Unfortunately, he didn't set a lap in quali. Hopefully, he's back for the race. I have sent him invites, so I'm hoping he'll be in. But there we go, it's going to look like a very tasty race for sure. We've got different strategies playing out. We thought we knew what the weather was going to be like, but then it did rain in quali, so we're kind of sort of semi-believing we're sort of being misled by one of the Red Bulls. It looks a bit cloudy for the race, so it's definitely cool conditions. Which, to be fair, it will kind of work for you because your tyres will last a bit longer. There's a spot on the grid. No, that's fine, but I don't know if Tomster's in. But like I say, guys, this track throws up it throws up action every time, no matter what sort of racing it is, whether it's in real life, whether it's virtual. I mean, from 97 onwards in real life, the Grand Prix has been absolutely amazing. And of course, if any of you tuned into F3 or was part of F3 last night, you would have known what an absolutely wonderful race that was. With overtakes left, right and centre, weather conditions playing a part. Like I said, we have 12 viewers, so guys, thank you for tuning in. If you do like what you've seen so far, do give Mr. Beer and Kebab a follow, so you can see more wonderful content of this absolutely amazing game that has absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Okay. That was a quick cigarette.
Mr. Beer is back.
Just a quick one for anyone who's watching the feed who hasn't watched this before. Who we are RRF1, get it right, double RF1. With an absolutely amazing bunch of guys, amazing bunch of drivers. Simply forget the rest, race with the best. That's our motto, and it's so true. A great lineage as well. We have got a bunch of drivers who have pretty much seen it all, done it all, and bought many T-shirts from many different racing leagues. We've come from AOR, we've come from XRL, from WOR, from ESR, from DRL, from ABC, DEF, fucking you name it. We've come from everywhere, and we've got the best. I think the best group of drivers I've ever had the pleasure of racing with in all 3 divisions. So that's who we are. You can find us on our Facebook page at RRF1. I think, Rara, you run the Twitter account as well, I believe. Is that right? I think so.
I run what, sorry?
The Twitter account?
No, I just advertise.
No?
I just advertise on my own personal Twitter. I advertise on Instagram. I advertise on Twitter, best I can, and then of course in a couple of Facebook groups on Facebook.
Really? Facebook groups on Facebook?
Yes.
Top one.
Yeah.
But any of you guys also don't know, we're quite lucky to have Rob with us because he quite often streams on a Friday. He's also one of the administrators for the league. So if you've got any questions you need to ask, ask away in the chat, and Robert, I'm sure, will be more than welcome to answer your questions and let you know what it's all about if you don't already know. But to those guys who watch us regularly, you know what we're all about. High speed, high octane racing. Normally etiquette at its best. We have thrills, we have spills, we have crashes, we have bangs, we have overtakes, we have everything. We are RRF1.
Sounds like a typical Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. The guys now just literally having their pre-race preparations, which can consist of going to the loo, having a drink, having a smoke, smoking something stronger, knocking one off, whatever floats their boat to relieve that tension before the race starts.
Yeah,
very
there
soon
is definitely that.
Very soon we'll be getting ready for lights out. Hopefully, I said we hopefully we'll have a dry race, but a bit of a wet spices it up in the race. It really does. Wet to dry.
It
dry
does.
Wet.
It throws up all sorts. You have people that absolutely hate the wet. For example, I know that PTR absolutely despises the wet in this division. Of course, we had the guys last night who you could see that when it rains, they struggle.
Me. Perfect example. I loathe the rain.
Yes, actually, yes. Mr. Beer and Kebab himself,
Oh,
he does
dear,
not like the rain because when it does,
No.
it becomes more slippy than a fish.
It waters down my beer, that's all I can say. Quick shout out, thank you to XSA Base for the follow. Thank you much. Towley, nice to see you in chat as well. The noise
Towley, Mark's putting his vibrator on charge because there's a Renault on pole.
Yes, he's got his anal dwelling dildo out in force, no doubt. Tonight, seeing that banana car at the top of the pile.
Well, he'd be staring at his arse on the grid.
Yeah, you know what I said about the pre-race ritual about there'll be somebody perhaps knocking one out. That's Mark right now, isn't it?
You was on about Mark, weren't you?
Yeah.
I thought you were.
But yeah, so you're going to go for one of the Red Bulls, are you still, or have you changed your mind? 'Cause I didn't even give my my recommendation, did I? Did Tomster get back in? Yes, Tomster's in. That's good. He's just ticked the box, so that's good. I think we're ready to go. Have the formation.
Formation lap is ready to go. My girlfriend says, "Good luck, Pos." There you go.
Okay.
So, interestingly, third and fourth are on the mediums, and Livid Opossum has already been disqualified from the session.
To be starting on cold tyres. That is interesting because those guys will be doing long stints. They might well be doing Ralph and Jimmo a favour by allowing them to get away, because of course they'll be with better grip initially on those supers, but the supers won't last that long. We reckon about 7-8 laps possibly before we switch over to mediums.
I'm going to say between 5 and 7.
Of course,
on heavy fuel load.
Yeah, also because they have qualified them the supers. I think.
Cheers, Dan.
It's a tough one. I think the guys in the best position are the guys who are, provided it doesn't rain, are the guys in the mediums. Steady on. You're dying? Don't die on me now.
I'm choking on Prosecco.
Are you sure that's what you're choking on? Okay.
It's child friendly. I'm keeping it child friendly here.
Yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the guys on the mediums, of course, they will be able to go deep into the race. King Chris sat in 12th. He's actually not in a bad position because, of course, he's starting on the soft, which is basically the in-between tyre. So he's going to have a choice of strategy, really. He could even do a two-stopper. Be interested to see what happens. Yeah, if you see it in the chat, Dan says your mic's better, mate. That's good.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Cool.
I said that the Red Bulls were looking good. Do we know whether Tomster's in? Tomster is driving around, but I don't know whether it's the II.
Well, I saw him tick before the countdown ran out. Yeah, the tick box to say he's ready.
So maybe he is back, which is good. That's good. Didn't I say? No, I said Scotty for the win, didn't I?
Yeah.
Who was your prediction?
I didn't actually. I totally forgot. I'm going to go for a dark horse. Actually, I'm going to go for Dragoon.
Interesting. Is that because he's on the medium tyres and in third place?
No, he lives near me, and you know, he's had a bad day.
That's favouritism. Yeah. That's just favouritism. No, poor excuse for picking a driver to win this Grand Prix.
He was off work today with the sad news he's got a sexually transmitted infection, so I feel really sorry for the guy.
Oh, diddums. Well, living in Bristol, you have those things.
Right, I'm going to jump on board with the... Oh, come on, cars.
I'm going to stay on Dragoon.
Now,
Do you
Ralph's
want me to
car's
the
pointing...
back?
Yeah, Ralph's car's pointing right to the left. And
It is
go,
actually. To be fair,
go,
so
go.
it's second place, and away we
Good
go.
start for the Toro Rosso at the back there. Oh, there's a lag car. There's a lag car straight away. And Jimmo, I think, has got the jump. Going to turn one.
Red Bull's been Pete's been sandwiched by the Red Bulls. A horrible start for the Red Bulls, actually.
Forster's got a great start. Now he's
down
drafting Ralph, but Jimmo's coming back. Oh, no, Forster, is he going to come through? Jimmo's had to run wide, and Forster takes the lead. Oh, it's a carnage!
Oh my God,
Carnage
that's
in the
a
back. What a
huge
crash! What a crash! Liver the possum. His car
Liver
was
the possum.
in the air. Good Lord!
Wow!
What a crash!
How have we not got yellow flags and a safety car?
Whiffy went up the inside of Dragoon. Is he going to make... Nope. He's not making that stick. Jimmo keeps in third. Whiffy is in fourth. Dragoon drops to fifth. Ben is up 2 places to sixth. Wow, what a crash at the back. That was an unbelievably... All I could see was a car just in mid-air.
I mean, unfortunate for Livid Opossum because he's out of the race so early on.
Dropping down the bottom. There's not a lot of damage to cars apart from Livid Opossum. His car is absolutely annihilated.
His car's dead.
But Forrester,
there we go. The closest battle on track
have really gone for it. It's Ralph and Forrester like nip and tuck.
Ralph and Forrester, and Ryan is right up behind Tomster.
I'm just staying on board the leaders for a
King
second.
Chris is right up behind as well.
And Ralph is now drafting.
The cats behind.
Ralph is drafting Forrester. Is he going to make a leave? Is he going to make a leave inside?
Dragoon and Benjamin Prime going towards Blanchimont as well.
It's all happening here. Now is Ralph going to make a move into the bus stop here? He's drafting Forster all the way down. Forster's going to go to the inside and try and defend here, which he does. He puts the car in the middle of the track. Ralph's going to have to go the long way around, but he decides to just tuck in behind him. Jimbo racing well as well, with Whiffy right in there.
Well, you can see the grip that Benjamin has compared to Dragoon, compared to medium to super softs.
How long will these supers last? That's the key question.
Keep an eye on what's going on behind. We've got
Scotty and
both Red Bulls fighting.
I'm going to jump on board there. They're side by side.
Oh my God, they're going side by side.
Rouge. I think Scotty's just got... Oh, he's run a bit wide.
Oh, he's gone off.
His car's off. His car's off.
That's Ryan. Ryan's dead.
Ryan's gone. Oh, my word. He had an incident with the Force India there.
PTR got damage.
Let's have a little look at that car. Looks okay.
I think he just had a moment and had to back off.
Yeah. Wow.
But that is it's
carnage.
Ryan out of the race as well.
And then there were 11.
Twice he's binned it there. Sykes Zadie, B-Tech, Jack Villeneuve.
Well, the biggest winner out of everyone so far is Whiffy. He's jumped from 9th to 4th. He's had a problem. Whiffy's had a problem saying that. He's just dropped 3 places. Went wide. The Red Bull's side by side again. He's got some damage. He's got damage in his front wing. The 2 Red Bulls side by side. Oh, there's...
I'm on board with Tomster. Oh, this camera angle's horrible.
Ryan's left the session. Dragoon's been spun round.
That was a great ball.
Dragoon's gone.
Paws have touched.
And Pos. I don't think it was them two. I don't think it was Dragoon and Pos. It was Dragoon and somebody else in front of him.
No,
it's on the screen. It's carnage. Absolute carnage here. Let's jump back on the leaders. Fastest lap.
King Chris and PTR. No, that's King Chris.
What have you witnessed?
Someone's pitted.
You have
witnessed pitted.
Literally carnage and slaughter, bloodshed and violence and body parts all over Spa. That's what you've witnessed. It's a video nasty. It's a snuff movie. As you can see there,
that's Dragoon and
there's bits everywhere.
Not Dragoon. Dragoon and Pos battling it out, going side by side down towards Radion.
Jump on board of that real quick.
Pos is going to draft him up towards down the Camel Straight.
He's got better grip on those on the softs as well.
We'll have DRS as well now. DRS enabled.
Yeah, this should be easy money going down as long as he doesn't now break himself. No, he's quite nicely through there, covered him off. Good driving and nice overtake.
Aye, good move there from Pos. The medium tyres don't seem to be working for Dragoon at the minute. To be fair, the highest medium runner at the minute is Scotty. And to be fair, he's just passed Tomster again. Oh, Tomster's had a bit of a moment. He's been passed.
He has, yeah. He's grasped
cars.
it. He's lost 2 places. He's lost places to King Chris and Pete. Oh, he's one wide. Has he got damage?
I wonder if he's got wing damage.
Has he got damage? Has he got damage? Yes, he's missing end plates.
Yes,
he's missing end plates. Front light's gone. He's going to have to pit.
Yeah, well done there. He let Pos through after rejoining on the track. So, there's
Dragoon there now. Oof.
Does Dragoon have damage?
Let's have a look at this
I
car.
don't think he has Forrester. 3 second
Forrester,
time
3 second
penalty for corner cutting.
The question is, Thomas with the damaged car, should he have just got out of the way there? I think Dragoon's okay.
I think he tried to, and it was just a case of maybe Dragoon understeering into him. But Dragoon looks fine.
Okay,
he hasn't got damage.
All the leaders. I think
Ralph
will making a move. I think he'll be looking to make a move here down the Camel Straight on the DRS.
And to be fair, Jimmo is looking quite interested in this battle
Jimmo's
as well.
going to get a double tow, isn't he? He's got the DRS and the tow from the 2 cars in front going up here. Let's see what happens.
Look at that debris.
Wheels and debris in the background. That's what remains of
You
living
can
car.
just imagine someone's head. I died here.
Yeah. No overtake done there, so we'll drop back. Benz drops back on the supers. That's going to hurt Ben. I mean, just looking at the front runners, they're all on the supers, I believe. Yeah, the top 4 on the supers.
Yeah, top 4 all on super soft runners. They've got a 1.5 second gap over Scotty, who is looking comfortable at the minute. He's only about 9 seconds behind the leader.
And Pete's recovered.
That's a big lock up though.
Yeah, Pete's recovered really well. He got a bad start.
He has actually.
Was involved
he had a moment through Eau Rouge as well. So
yeah,
he backed
exactly.
off
He was involved that instant with Liver the Possum, and he's recovered the car. And he's actually setting pretty good pace. He's got the medium switched on quite nicely. He's tracking Scotty. He does have
Ralph's making a move.
On board of Ralph with the offset camera. Oh, let's get the old. There we go. Telemetry back up again.
There you go, he's drafting him now, heading up towards Blanchemont and the bus stop. This is where you'd want your engine at full pelt.
No, I think Foss will just cover the inside again.
He doesn't feel the need to cover, but look at the braking speed. Ralph has back end steps out there.
Yeah, that's cost him. That's cost him about half a second.
Yeah, that's going to
get Jimmo. Jimmo's going to be very interested now, coming up towards the turn 1, and then the big sweep. Eau Rouge and Radion. King Chris, 5 second stop, go.
A corner cut, and I wonder if it's one of them penalties that will have to get wiped later on.
I hope not.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, look at this now. I'm on board here with Ralph. He has got Jimmo drafting him here. This should be a formality as long as he gets a good exit out of here.
It should be. It should be really. Like I said, that Mercedes feels great coming down this Kemmel Straight.
Just drafting him now. DRS open. Is he going to move to the outside?
He's got no. Ralph's got no DRS. That mistake has cost him dearly. And he tried to do the switchback, doesn't quite work.
Wow,
is
good
he able
defending.
to cut underneath him going through?
Good no, he's held it.
Clearly got a lot of straight line speed in that car.
I wonder if he's running a 1 wing. It looks like a 1.5 because that seemed to be quite a popular front wing. One's going to give him almost maximum speed.
I was running 2.4 in the dry.
I was 1.5 in Q1, of course. I think
2.4, and then when I found out it was raining for the race, I went for 3.8.
I didn't get a chance to try anything in the dry. Unfortunately, I didn't last that long. Looking down the field, it's an interesting battle brewing between Scotty, Pete, and King Chris. King Chris is on the soft compound tyres. Of course, the mediums now will have.
As is his teammate.
Yeah, the medium tyres now would have woken up quite nicely. They'll be chunting away quite nicely. The soft runners, the super soft runners now will be starting to notice, I reckon, just a little bit of degradation in the grip.
Ralph and Forrester. That straight line speed in that Renault is helping him game up all the time. Apparently Big Hairy Jock's just put in the chat, Cole Hunt has just pulled out of F3.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's...
Psych, no need for that comment, buddy. You might not care, but we do F3. We care about all our drivers.
There's no need for that, mate. That's enough of that right now, and that's coming from an admin.
On board of Ralph here with the offset TV camera mode, drafting Forrest all the way down. These two having a great battle here.
It is a great battle.
Ralph was looking to go move. Forrest had to go a bit defensive there, coming down the hill there.
Yeah, I stopped off when I saw Ralph do the fake look. Well, look at this, top three in unison.
Yeah, they're having a good battle here. Robbo's saying in the chat, couldn't deal with the strict corner cutting, posted on the Facebook pages. Actually, yeah, I did see something about earlier on. I know he was having problems with the strict corner cutting, but as quite a few guys pointed out, it's to stop people taking advantage, because with the regular corner cutting, you can gain a lot of time by cheating, in essence.
So you can gain a lot of time. You can gain up to a second to a second and a half by track extending, and
absolutely.
There are many tracks. There are a few tracks on this game where we've debated like lowering it, but at the end of the day, we've put it on strict for guys to, improve, and it does help you improve.
But at the end of the day, everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah.
That's a big time Jimmo on Jimmo. Ralph. Sorry, Jimmo, yeah, on Ralph. No, he's pitting. That's why. Both him and Forrest have pitted. They're ditching those supers.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lunge. I'll tell you what, I'm glad Ralph was awake to that one, because if he'd have taken a normal line through the bus stop there could have been an almighty collision.
I was expecting that. I wonder if they're in party together and he just said, hold up, I'm on the inside, I'm pitting. Ooh. Right. Because people are in the pits, we're trying to see if there's any other battles going on at the minute. You've got PTR, who is 6 tenths behind Forrester, so PTR's looking quite nifty in the minute.
Ben Prime's pitted as well. Obviously, these guys are doing what I suspected. They're gone to the mediums now. They'll be looking to run the mediums to the end of the race. Ralph in the lead. The question now is, when will the medium runners pit? I reckon about lap 13, 14, 15 maybe.
What, medium? Medium runners, you mean on the softs? I'm going to say lap 13. Oh, PTR's gone off!
Where is he? Where's he gone? He's still there?
He sort of just drifted. He sort of just drifted off. He's got the Haas cars all over him now.
That was abrupt defending. I think it's the best way to describe that. He's got the two Haas's all over there. King Chris and
this is allowed strategy. This is allowed Pos to close up. Pos was about 2.5 seconds behind King Chris, and now he's all over the back of him.
Here's an interesting one for you, Rara. The two Haas's in convoy, both on the same tyres, same strategy, same pit stops. What's going to happen there? I've
noticed this. It'll be, well, to be fair, it'll have to be a case of lead car, unless you feel like you can get an undercut, because you'd imagine they'd be communicating, being teammates.
You'd think so.
But yeah, PTR survives that one. He's still got the two Hasses for company. I'll jump on board with the Hasses now, actually.
Yeah, I'm with them at the moment.
Quite nice battle. Pause down the outside. King Chris is letting through, I believe.
Team orders?
Yeah. Yeah, that looked like team orders for me.
The interesting thing, what I was mentioning about the Ralph's pitting, about the medium runners, is of course the guys who started outside the top 10 of mediums can go that bit further, can't they? They'll be able to go, I'm thinking Tomster. No, not Tomster, sorry. He was outside the top 10 in qualifying. King Chris was
King
one.
Chris, yeah.
Who else was it? I think it was Ryan who died.
It was Ryan who died, and the other one was Whiffy.
King Chris has got past Pos again with the DRS, Kemmel Straight.
Oh, that didn't take long.
I'm wondering if they're helping each other out with the DRS toes to try and catch up with Pete, if you know what I mean. Swapping cars over.
Oh, they've already lost a second and a half to Pete.
Yeah, didn't work, did it?
Oh, Red Bull to green in the background, touching the grass as well. That corner, I don't know what the name of it is, but just after the Lake Comets, they're struggling. They're struggling turning into it.
Well, I'm just watching the net leader, which is Forrester, in essence, and nothing much has changed, really. He's got about a second over Ralph, who's got about a second over Jimmo, having both those three cars make their pit stops.
Ralph's just pitted, so his tyres are still coming up to temperature.
Slightly fresher, yeah. The key thing for Ralph is to keep Jimbo behind, which he is doing at the moment, to be fair. There's about 1.3 seconds between each car. So the next thing to watch out for now will be the two Haas cars to find out when they pit off those supers, off the softs. I reckon
within the next 3 laps.
Push them to maybe lap 11, lap 12, maybe.
Yeah,
but then what do they do?
Between lap 11 and lap 13.
They probably can't run the super softs That's. It all depends what they've taken out of the tyres, really. They might be able to run the super softs, but in all likelihood, it's going to have to be a set of mediums. Not definite, but more than unless they split the strategy. One tries the super soft, one tries the medium.
I mean, it's risky. It's risky. For the sake of constructors, I wouldn't do that. Benjamin is 5 tenths behind Whiffy, by the way. Just coming down the towards turn 1.
Okay, let's jump on board with that one. So it's the Williams and the Sauber.
Benjamin has the slightly fresher tyres.
Whiffy's got a bad exit. And Ben's going to draft him here. Rally on No Rouge. And I think this should be a fairly straightforward overtake, provided they don't collide.
Pozza's got back past King Chris again.
Yep, seen that. Right, here comes Ben on Whiffy. This should be a straightforward overtake, this. Whiffy's gone defensive at the inside. But yeah, the move's
too much straight line speed for this.
Whiffy's come back at Ben again. Whiffy's come back at Ben again around the end. No, he's not given up at all. Whiffy's held.
He's done it.
He's got it back.
Got him on the braking.
Late on the brakes on the inside. Brilliant move.
That was amazing.
Move.
We don't classify it as a dive bomb?
No, not at all.
That was amazing.
The room was given, actually, to be fair. It was good driving by both guys.
That was. Dragoon is suddenly
he's
all over the
caught
back
up,
of King Chris. And Ralph is gaining on Forrester. Ralph is looking more comfortable on the medium tyres.
Yeah, 9 tenths now. It was 1.4 tenths. Yeah, he's moved 2 seconds ahead of Jimbo now. Ralph is really quick on these mediums. I'm just on board with Dragoon at the moment, just 9 tenths behind King Chris.
Yeah,
we'll probably have a
King
DRS
Chris is all
tow
of a
here.
sudden, I think Poz has made a mistake somewhere. No, Poz is abandoning. He's pitted already.
Well, he's going on to the mediums without a shadow of doubt.
Yeah, he'll have to. 12 laps on the mediums, easily done. And Ralph's the fastest lap of the race on the medium tyres, 47.5.
And Dragoon's drafting King Chris now. It's going to be a straightforward move. Kind of chat, £10. I DNF going up Eau Rouge. Yep, okay. Scotty 3-second time penalty. I think that's actually. Yeah, count me in for that. Forster will definitely. Oh, King Chris goes defensive. Dragoon's grass to the. Oh, that was risky.
I think King Chris saw he was beaten.
Yeah. It was risky in as much as Dragoon actually went a bit wider than he anticipated. Dragoon actually dropped one tyre.
Now the problem is King Chris is holding up Forrester.
And Ralph. Ralph is going to just sit behind. It's going to help Jimbo as well now.
Jimbo seems to have fallen off a bit. He's now 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, but he's holding pace with King Chris. He's quicker than King Chris. So Ralph and Forrester need to clear 3-second time penalty for
Benjamin's time, 3-second time penalty. Yep, just noticed that.
Right, so yeah, Poz is out on the mediums as expected. Now the question when does King Chris pit?
King Chris.
End of this lap? Quite possibly.
I'll be very surprised. I won't be surprised if he pits this lap.
Sticks the mediums on.
I say King Chris is good at getting out of people's way, but he's really holding on Forrester here. Forrester has to go down the outside towards the bus stop.
Jimbo 3-second penalty. Oh, Foster's.
Yep.
Is that King Chris? Yeah, King Chris is pitting. Yep.
King Chris has bit him, letting him through, but he got a bogus penalty for it.
Jesus Christ, Codemasters, thank you for your shoddy game.
Oh, and he's going to have to serve that now as well. That is... Oh, that's horrible for King Chris. He's going to drop him well behind Poz, who's, in fact, just coming over the start-finish straight now, so he's, in fact, lost a lot of time. Ralph is 8 tenths behind Forrester, so he can start reeling that gap back in.
I'm on board with Forrester at the moment on the broadcast mode, just watching this battle. Scotty's currently leading the race. Thompson makes a move.
I'm on board.
Passes King Chris.
I'm on board with Ben and Whiffy again.
What's the gap here? The top 3 guys are on the mediums. Their initial mediums, so they've got to pit.
Oh, Ben's gone down the inside again, going down the Kemmel straight.
Can he make it move this time? Will Whiffy come back again? No, Ben's gone defensive this time. Ben's got the line. That's the mistake he made last time. He gave Whiffy too much room on the inside, and Whiffy said, "Thank you very much." This time, Ben
Whiffy grasses it as well.
Yeah, he's just got a big gravel and grass on his tyres there. Whiffy, to be fair, he's on tyres that are considerably older. Of course, he's lost all grip now as well for a few corners, which is not going to help him at all. He already dropped a couple of seconds now, nearly already. Ralph is right behind Schumacher now. Oh, terrible TV mode. Thank you, Cody. That's better.
Schumacher.
Sorry? Ralph Schumacher. That's his new name.
Said...
That's what I'm calling him. Yeah, Ralph Schumacher.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was wondering where you were going with that one.
No, it's Ralph Schumacher.
There we go.
He's the man.
He is the man.
Here he comes. I'm just going to see he gets a better exit. Oh, Foss got a better exit there. Bit of a back-end twitch.
Yeah, the back-end swung round.
Lost a couple of tenths
there.
Yeah, that's going to cost him. Forster just gives him a little bit of breathing space there. He's watching that one carefully. And again, he gets a little back-end twitch. Can't see anyone noticeably slower at the moment.
I wonder if it was King Chris having a moment. No, Pete's gone!
Pete's lost. He's lost it.
Oh, I think it's so rude. I'm on board with Pos now.
And here comes Ralph on Forrest. No, Forrester, sorry. No, he's taken on a lap car. That's right. Where's he? Oh, no, sorry.
No, he's just past Dragoon.
Dragoon's going slow. What's happened to Dragoon? He's going really slow for some reason. He got caught so quickly.
11 laps on mediums. He can't be struggling. Surely. Not that much.
Oh, it's contact. Oh, it's contact. Oh, no.
Oh, and Ralph's been collected as well.
Yeah. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
I'll record that.
Yeah, it's on the stream, mate. Broadcast mode. Got it absolutely. That looked like it was. Well, let's wait till after the race. Have these cars got damage? That's the question.
I think Ralph's got damage. I don't know about Forrester.
Ralph's got the inside of Forrester.
Yeah, Forrester.
Side by side here.
Yeah, yes, that's a nice move. There's a good little battle going on here.
Yeah, Forrester's lost a bit of an end plate by the looks of it.
Yeah, it does.
I'm just looking at Ralph's
Not sure about Ralph. I can't quite tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
I think
he has lost part of an end plate. He's got something
not
missing.
as much as Forrester though.
No.
I don't know what Dragoon was doing. He was going really slow for whatever reason.
Well, that's what I said. He seemed to be going strangely slow. I don't know what it was, whether it was just a tyre issues or... Yeah, Ralph's pitting. Oh, that's bad.
Ralph's pitting and
Forrester. Dragoon's going to have some explaining to do.
This is handed the win to Jimmo.
Yeah, and Dragoon's going to be hauled up
and
in front
Scotty's
of the stewards,
in the pits.
no doubt.
Scotty's coming out the pits as well.
Yeah, he's making his one stop. Putting on the softs to the end. Oh, there's going to be ructions.
You see what I see?
There is going to be ructions at the end of this, I can tell you.
Oh, definitely. But this has put Pos into third position. He'll be thanking his lucky stars.
Thompson's up to fifth now.
Dragoon's pitted and put on the super softs.
Ah, it was 9 laps at the end. That's too much. That's too much of an ask, I think.
Yeah.
But Forrester and Ralph, their race has been destroyed. Oh dear. I remember last week, the irate Dragoon last week when Ralph cost him a possible second place last week. I think he might get it back in spades tonight. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Oh yeah, that is, yeah. This is Scotty down only 9.7 seconds behind Jimmo. This race is not over yet.
And Forrester, surprisingly, came back out in the mediums. I got a feeling in the heat of the moment he forgot to switch his tyres over, so he put them on the wrong tyres.
Unless he didn't feel like he'd have enough grip on the softs towards the end of the race.
Oh,
but to be fair, there's only 9 laps left.
There'll be plenty. Yeah, I think in the heat at the moment, you know,
it's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, we've all done it.
There was, I think, Unique last night forgot to, when he pitted, forgot to put dry tyres on, and he ended up pitting for Inters.
Well, the guy to watch, I think, is Scotty, because he is going to be very fast now on brand spanking new softs.
Once his tyres get up to temperature, he is going to be quick. And we know he's got pace because they've been dominating the championship for the last few rounds.
It's not all despair for Ralph and Forrester. I know there's only 8 laps left, but they are 8 very long laps. And they're going to be much faster than the medium runners in front of them. In fact, Thompson's probably going to have to pit again for a start anyway. So Ralph could still possibly just possibly be looking at a
Well,
podium still.
he'll definitely go after Dragoon.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Dragoon's tyres are going to go before the end, that's for sure.
Yeah, they'll go within the
Thompson's
next
going to
4
have to
laps
pit,
or so.
and Ben and Pods are going to be vulnerable, particularly Ben. So, fourth is definitely on. Third is just on the edge of possibility, I think, providing there's no more incidents for Ralph if he has a clean race. He's got the pace.
Unfortunately, though, we've got, like I said, we've got Ralph, who's a second behind Dragoon. We've got King Chris, who's 1.3 behind Forrester. So there's not much going on in the terms of action at the minute.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on Tomster and Dragoon because Dragoon's obviously going to be quick at the moment on the brand spanking new supers. Tomster's going to be vulnerable because he's on pretty old mediums now. They're probably just about past their best now. 10 laps on them.
Yeah, 10 laps, I'd say so.
And Ralph is catching the pair of them. And sadly, Forrester's making no impression because I say he's so unlucky. He's just, I think he's on the wrong tyre.
He'll just be disheartened.
Yeah.
He's on the wrong tyre. I think he's just disheartened.
Yeah, you can't blame him really. That was the battle for the race win between
Did they
those two.
Did they change his front wing?
I'm not sure. Scotty set a fast lap.
Scotty does the fastest lap.
Just taking a second and 1.2 seconds out of Jimmo on the last lap.
Oh, so like I say, it's not possible, but he needs to keep doing it every lap.
Yeah.
1.2 seconds every lap.
Just bear in mind,
Ralph is now
Jimmo,
6 tenths behind Dragoon.
Yeah, Jimmo had to pit pretty early, so he's going to be on very warm mediums at the end. 15 laps on those mediums.
That is a very valid point. He's on 8 lap warm mediums already, and Scotty's only on 2 laps, so he's going to be taking a heap load of time out of him.
Right,
Okay, so is this Ralph already lining up Dragoon? Oh, he's switched and he's gone off. Ralph gets a penalty for it, though. Just lost the back end going through Eau Rouge.
Yeah, he's really pushing hard. He's seen that Toro Rosso in front and thinking, "You bastard."
Well, I think he's a little. I think he's a little bit miffed.
Oh,
Dragoon right behind.
Almost went to the back there under braking there into Thompson, but Thompson
these
two guys out
levels
big
in
time.
grip just caught him out a little bit.
Yeah. Just Thompson's tyres are getting really worn now. The thing is, with the length of the pit stop, Thompson will drop down to 10th if he pits. Will he try and just stick it in lean, perhaps, and just try and coast the tyres home so he damage limitation?
Yeah. Well, like I say, everyone at the minute is going to score points. PTR's gone, Ryan's gone, Possum's gone.
Yeah. I'm just staying on board this battle at the moment. I'm keeping an eye on the times of the cars.
Yeah, me too. I'm keeping an eye on everything else, but this is definitely the battle of the track at the minute.
I think Dragoon's let Ralph through.
Ralph through.
I think.
I'll jump on board with Ralph if he tries to line up Tomster.
I wonder if Thompson's going to pit. Let's see what he does. I'm curious to see what Thompson's strategy is going to be. No, he's staying out.
You reckon he might try and see it through?
What are we looking at? 18,
He's in the pit. Ben's in the
pits. Ben Prime. Yeah, because he had... yeah, that makes sense. No, I think Ralph's going to be lining up Tomster, and I think Dragoon will be adding Tomster as well up here.
Tomster lost the back end going through Eau Rouge.
Look at the extra grip he's got, though, compared.
Yeah, Tomster had a moment coming up Eau Rouge. Oh, look at
Dragoon,
Dragoon, though!
3 side by side. Please, let's have some sensible driving here. The room's been given. Oh, contact. There's contact, Dragoon. Well, all you can say is then what goes around comes around, really, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, it was, quite literally. It was ambitious by Dragoon trying to pull off the old Ricardo Zonda.
Yeah, but you could see that at Ralph. I was on board of Ralph when I heard the contact. Ralph had the line. He had the corner 1 already.
Yeah.
So Ralph basically is down to 4th. He has got 9 seconds to catch up Poz in 6 laps. Can he do it? That's going to be the big battle now. I think, although saying that, of course, there are penalties which we're not going to give away any spoilers, but that might still change things yet. We don't know.
Oh, no, I agree with that. I don't like looking through the...
No. Scotty is 7.3. I tell you what, Jimmo is holding them off at the moment, but Jimmo's tyres, they're getting to that point now where they're getting pretty worn. Those mediums done 10 laps.
Yep, another couple of laps and that's when they'll just drop off dramatically.
Looking further
Like
down.
says, all three to be dead by lap 20.
Hey,
Skinny's
Skinny's
pretty disheartened right now, but there we go.
Skinny's in party. Hi,
Hey, Shaggy.
hi, Fossil. Senior Fossil. Right, it's Tom's staying. Tom's still
pulling
out.
over.
You know. Who's pulling over?
Dragoon's retired from session. On track. I think.
His car's still going around.
Yeah, his car's still going around. He slowed down to let Forrest. No, he slowed down to let Forrester through, I think.
Yeah, he's still going. Yeah, that's fair play. You're still going to get a five race ban for causing complete carnage, but well done on the etiquette. Just kidding.
I mean, thank you for causing, action on
For ruining
on
the
stream,
race.
so thank you very much. But yeah, you ruined the race, but thank you.
Ben Prime's got Whiffy. These two side by side. Whiffy defending. Ben at the inside here. Oh wow!
Yeah,
Whiffy's just held him off there.
Once again, these two. Don't forget these two.
They're exactly the same
it was
early on.
Whiffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Whiffy. Was the Wiley Fox
penalty.
and managed to get him back under braking.
Shags is a great result for him at Austria tonight. What, did you finish in the top 15? Did you? Well done, mate.
Okay, so the gap between Poz and Ralph is now 7 seconds. Gap between the leader, 5.9 seconds.
Yeah.
4 laps to go.
It's looking interesting now. This race is starting
How
to boil
much
up now.
of them tyres got to drop off?
Now, the other question is, can Forrester catch Tomsters where the gap between those two is 3.8 seconds? Of course, Forrester's still on
You'd imagine
fresh
so
mediums.
with the, I was going to say, you'd imagine so with the life difference in tyres, 10 laps to be precise.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ben going down the inside towards the bus stop. Looks like he's got moved on. Whiffy defence
Whiffy's
quite well.
covered him off again.
Oh, this is a brilliant battle.
This is a great battle. We're going to stick on this one. We're going to stay on this one for a little bit.
That's the only action we've got.
Ben's got so much grip there. What a...
Oh, Whiffy got 3 second time penalty for barely running wide.
For what? That's crazy. That's a crazy penalty.
Oh dear God.
Whiffy's got the line again. Whiffy seems to have a lot of straight line speed now. But I think he was running a one front wing.
That, actually. There was a yellow flag in sector 1. I'm not quite sure what that was. I wonder if King Chris had a moment.
Here we go again. Ben's up the inside now. I think surely he's got the move done this time. Yeah, he has done this time.
On the fresher, slightly fresher softs. Yeah, he's got the move done. And once again, Whiffy just had to. Basically, the words that'll be going through his mind is, "Fuck."
Well, Shags put in his comments there. He qualified second and won the race. You cheeky twat. The thing is, though, we don't care. Because that's a different Mickey Mouse mediocre league. It's a bit like being a Man United fan and finding out Torquay United won a game in the National League South. It's meaningless to us. It means nothing. I'm just kidding. Well done. It's life in the old
That guys, 4.2 seconds is the gap
it's
between
getting close.
first and second place with 3 laps to go.
6.2 between Ralph and Poz.
Alright.
On board with...
like I said, we don't know penalties either.
I'm going to give Jimmo... Actually, no, I'm not. For the simple fact is King Chris is under increasing pressure from Ben now. 1.5 seconds.
Alright, but as we've got 3 laps remaining, driver of the day so far.
Oh, driver of the day. It's a toss-up between 2 for me. Jimmo, because... Well, actually, no. It's a toss-up between 3. I'm going to leave it another lap because I've got Jimmo, Scotty and Ralph at the moment. So just give us another lap.
Scotty, Ralph, yeah. All right.
Gap's down to 3.9 now, but Jimmo is holding off. King Chris for
3 second time penalty.
3 second time penalty. 5.9 seconds between Ralph and Poz.
That's because he's under... That's because King Chris is under pressure from Ben.
He is, yeah. Ben on much fresher tyres as well.
Yep, and like say, Whiffy is not that far behind to capitalise it. These two should hold each other up for much longer. And like I say, it's all about racing etiquette here.
It's rather dark out there. Is there any chance of a last minute bit of rain? That's the
I
question.
don't. If it will, I don't reckon it's going to make a difference. Not with what's left.
Oh, Ben's went a bit wide there. Badgers hold it together. Forrester's closing in on Thompson now, less than 2 seconds. 5.2 between Ralph and Pos. Jimbo is holding off Scotty. The gap is staying static. 4.2 laps. Interesting.
Is that because Scotty's tyres are starting to fade away now?
Possibly. They might be, yeah, both hit. Even though the mediums have run a lot longer, they might be just degraded at the same rate now.
Durable.
At the same rate.
Yeah.
Ralph has gone quick. It's 146.3. Pos will be taking note of that. 4.7 seconds between third
Yeah,
and fourth.
he'll be thinking, crap, here we go, Ben, looking down the outside of King Chris towards the bus
He's
stop.
done it.
King Chris lets him through.
Yep. But now, it's possible switch back. I don't think he's got the traction. But he'll be looking to get a DRS tow and then go for it down the Radion Eau Rouge. Whiffy is still interested in this battle as well. Whiffy just behind these guys. The reason why I'm on board this is the closest battle on track. We will be switching over to the race leaders earlier on.
There's 3.6 the gap between the leaders.
Let's see what he can do.
Wonder if Jimmo's made a mistake because that gap's come down quite a bit. And is Whiffy makes the move. I think King Chris let him through again. King Chris quite happy to just come home and score a point. And Pos gets a penalty. That's huge.
That could be very interesting looking at the...
He just needs to keep his head.
Absolutely. Oh, what was that behind there? Did I see someone go... No. Camera angle. I thought I saw Whiffy go really wide there for some reason.
Oh, you got me excited then.
3.3 at the top there.
Sort of balance each other out. I think Jimmo's just got enough of a barrier.
Ralph is really... The gap's 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, Ralph is absolutely pushing it like crazy.
Flying. Yeah.
I don't think Pos has got anything. He's been struggling for pace all race and all weekend actually. All
Ralph
weekend.
fastest lap again, 146.3.
That's the fastest lap of the race, 46.3. Yeah, Pos has got absolutely nothing to answer with, and he's still got basically 2 laps to survive.
Gotti has moved up within 2.7 seconds of Jimbo now. I'm actually on board of those.
That, yeah.
Wow.
However, Forrester is right up behind Tomster as well.
This is going to be a real battle here. 2.2 between Pos and Ralph. 2.4 between Jim and Scott. Oh, dear, oh dear. Which battle do I go on? Tomster and Forrester.
No, exactly.
4 tenths per second. Where to go?
I know I'm on board with him now. I'm on board with Forrester as he looks down the inside. They touch wheels. Nothing too sinister there.
I think. Oh, who's got the line here? Thompson's one wide.
Great racing.
Wow. That was so close there. Wow.
There was definitely no punches given there.
Just going to stay on board this 1 second. Thompson's holding him off. He managed to get those mediums last for so long. Amazing.
It did surprisingly. Thought he'd pit a few laps ago, but as we go through Pouon, you'd imagine that Forrester would have the grip to take the move, but he doesn't. And Tomster still hangs on.
Wow. Up front, it's 1.6 seconds. I'm going to jump on board now, the leaders. Coming down to start the last lap, we've got Scotty and Jimbo. 1.8 seconds the difference now. 2.2 seconds between Pos and Ralph. Wow. Wow. Okay, here we go then. Last lap of the race.
Yeah, last lap of the race. We've still got Forrester and Thompson battling it towards the bus stop. Oh, it's close. Don't run into the back of him, Forrester. You've already had one accident today. Not your fault, obviously, but 1.5, 1.9 between the first and second and third and fourth.
1.7
Oh, that's wing
between
damage
Ralph
for
and
Forrester.
Pos. Oh, there's been a contact, isn't there? Well, I've got to jump back on the lead. It's 1.3 between Scotty and Jimmo now. Oh, has he run out of time? Well, there's still over half a lap to go.
And fuel. The fuel light is blinking for
on both cars.
Scotty as well.
On both cars.
Oh, Forrester's actually got Tomster as well.
He's finally got it.
I didn't think he'd do it. He's got wing damage as well. How's he managed that?
Oh no! Scotty's lost it.
Whiffy's gone.
Scotty's lost it as well. Scotty's lost it completely.
Oh, he has as
Oh, he
well.
pushed too hard.
Oh, but he's got enough of a barrier
He's got going.
to not worry about it. But that has basically allowed Jimmo to take the win.
And Ralph for second. He's just a second behind Poz. Can he do anything? There's still a few corners to go yet.
Jump on board with the leader, mate. As he's coming around Blanchimont now.
I want to jump then and then back on board.
I'll
with
stay.
Poz and Ralph real
I'll
quick.
stay on the battle. I'll stay on the battle with Poz and Ralph.
Right, here comes Jimmo coming down for the last couple of corners.
Doesn't look close enough. I think
win.
Poz will cross the line first, but whether he stays
Here
there
comes
due to
Jimmo.
penalty countbacks.
And
There's another
Jimmo
thing.
takes
Jimmo.
the lead. He takes the win. I think Scotty's going to be okay
Very
in
win.
second, I think. Yep, safely through there. So Scotty is second. That's all down to penalty situations. And the
It
last
is.
three.
Here we go, and
It's
Poz gets the podium.
It's as you were. A rather fortuitous podium, but a podium nonetheless.
He'll be, hey, with the lack of pace he had, he'll be absolutely buzzing with
Absolutely,
that. Mark my words. As far as the 5 second stop penalty.
Oh, that's the bus
corner
stop.
cutting.
That's the bus stop again. That's stupid. Yeah, we need to have a look at those penalties there, because Forrester's lost another position there, and it was a corner cut at the bus stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna record that one. And I think what I'm gonna do is take a screenshot of all the incidents as well, if I can, if it lets me. So we can
there's
see
our
who got
podium
the.
drivers. We've got Jimmo, we have Scotty, and we have Poz.
I don't think I have Jimmo on my friends list.
Neither do I. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, Poz is happy.
Yeah, I bet he is. Okay, I need to go to the toilet and have a cigarette, so I'm actually going to invite.
I'm inviting Jimmo into party now.
I'll let you do the formalities. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Okay. So there we go, guys. This is your classification for the Grand Prix. Jimmo takes his, what I think is his first win in RRF1. You've got Scotty in second. I'll be very disappointed with his accident on the final lap. Poz third after a difficult weekend. Ralph fourth after his incident with Forrester. Will be bitterly disappointed with that. Tomster fifth. Dragoon sixth. Bender seventh. Forrester eighth. King Chris 9th, and Whiffy winner after crashing with a couple of laps will still claim that 10th position. But there we go, guys. That has been an absolutely fun Grand Prix with so many things going on at once. Still claim that 10th position. There we go, guys. That has been. Take a screenshot of that as well. There we go. Just wait for Bear to get in. Race director. That's what I want as well. Oh, never mind, it's gone. So yeah, Bear's just gone having a fag. So there we go, we have our podium of Jimmo, Scotty and Poz. Well done to each and every one of you. You've done an absolutely amazing job. And welcome to the podium ceremony. Jimmo, absolutely amazing drive. You kind of got looked into it after the incident with... yeah? He's not here. Oh, never mind then. I sent him an invite. He ruined my flow. One of you guys sent him an invite then, because I sent it him. That was an entertaining race, not gonna lie. Oh, here he comes. You happy? No. Right, there we go, he's in. Jimmo, I was going to interview you, but you weren't here, so yeah, that's it. No, seriously, though. Absolutely amazing Grand Prix. Beer is back, so I'll let him conduct the beginning of the interviews.
Oh, who are we talking to?
Well, I'm talking to you, and you're about to interview Jimmo.
Oh, hello. God, dear. Right, Jimmo, congratulations. Yeah. Fantastic result. Well played, 25 points. And may I say, pretty well deserved there. You kept pace with Ralph and Forrester. Obviously, you saw the incident with Ralph Forrester and Dragoon, no doubt, and I bet you thought, happy days, here we go. And you brought the car home. You're running pretty worn tyres at the end, no doubt. But in your own words, just give us a few words on how your race went.
I think overall, I think my pace on the super softs were fairly good. But then as soon as I got on the mediums, I couldn't actually keep pace with the other two in front of me. So I was extremely lucky for the accident to have happened to get the first place. So it's unlucky for them guys, really.
Yeah, we did notice that you started to drop off once the medium tyres were put on. But as you said, the luck of the gods fell in your favour, and suddenly you found yourself in first place. I believe, is this your first win in RRF1?
It's my first win because in Germany I got a penalty on the last lap, and I believe Scott took me on the last lap.
Double congratulations!
Yes, so considering this is probably your maiden Grand Prix victory, how do you feel?
Really happy. It's really good. Really nice to know I've got the pace to keep up with some of the guys that are in here, because there's some really, really quick guys in here. So yeah, really happy with that one.
Well, just to let you know, you've scored 51 points in your first 3 Grand Prix. Very impressive.
Very consistent.
Got to be good.
Absolutely. Well, what are your thoughts? Obviously, where are we next week? I've forgotten now. Monza, isn't it?
Monza.
What are your thoughts on Monza? Looking forward to
another track.
Time.
Another track I like. Fairly consistent at. Turn 1's a bit hard on the first lap because normally you get a lot of people rushing into the corner and causing accidents. So hopefully you miss all that and crack on, and hopefully I'll get the win for that race as well.
Well, good luck with next week. An absolutely cracking race. I'm just going to quickly hand over to Rara to see if anything that you would like to ask our race winner. Rara.
No, I just pretty much everything's been said. I just want to say, as it's your first win in RRF1, congratulations, and I hope to see you score many more, especially while you're driving for Mercedes, scoring maximum points.
Yeah, I do like driving this car.
It's a lovely car, not going to lie. So that's F3 winning in a Mercedes, F2 winning a Mercedes. Elite guys, you've got your work cut out.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, mate. Well done, honestly. Cracking race. Cheers. There, deserve 25 points. And with that, we'll move on to second place driver, who had not the best to qualify, but drove an absolutely sublime race. Just made a slight hiccup on the last lap, pushing so hard. But Scotty, a solid 18 points. That puts you right back in the title hunt, I think, on 152. So how'd the race go for you, just in your own words, buddy?
It went all right. Like you said, I was pushing at the end. I pace on mediums, pace on the softs. I wish they didn't bloody crash everyone out. If they were fighting a bit more up at the top, it would have allowed me to catch them instead of him having a free run for 10 laps, whatever it was. But yeah, it was an alright race.
Yeah, it's solid points again for the team as well. I mean, you've had win in Britain, win in Germany. Forget last week, didn't happen last week, and obviously a second place tonight. I mean, going forwards, what are your thoughts on Monza, Scotty? Is it a track you enjoy? Do you feel there that you can go that one step higher and perhaps even take the lead in championship?
Depends if Thompson has a nightmare or not.
I was going to say, considering the weekend that Thompson's had, there's every opportunity for him.
Absolutely.
So...
Well, congratulations on the 18 points. Well done, mate. I'm just going to hand you over to Rara to see if Rara's got anything he would like to add.
I have not. Just congratulations on your second place.
Cheers, thank you.
Well done.
You're welcome.
Live with the possum, bloody crashed out again. That's another race he's crashed out, and he almost.
Oh, you want to see that crash?
Yeah, I saw it coming up Eau Rouge. I saw it coming up Eau Rouge. It was
that crash was
all
immense.
I can say, that actually was picked up on air traffic control radar. His car went so high, it was unbelievable, crazy crash. But with that, moving on to our third place finisher, and someone that I don't think expected to be in the podium, but he's done it yet again. Mr. Posglad, congratulations on the third place.
Yeah, Mr. Posglad. How the hell are you here?
I don't know. Basically, qualifying, I've not seen the how good you're going to be. We've just been talking privately about it, so I've asked not to bring it over. But just for a discussion, he was going down the Camel Straight. left instead of at the start of it. Kind of booked him. That's why he was so far down on the race. And now the race, my best ever start off the line. It's got a bit crowded in front of me, and when Avery getting livid crashed off, I was next to it. So I looked back and I just saw an absolute car hit the top of Brian's car and then just flew into the trees. I think I did actually see him.
He's somewhere lost and forgotten about.
Yeah.
Compromised. Ben was driving. Ben and he was actually the one teaching that he was back. That's why we thought. We didn't see it. So it was me. Good race come that race. Profit. Literally on everybody's bad luck. Heat crashed.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, it does.
Was there any reason
Usual.
why you didn't have any pace? Was there anything that you were particularly struggling with?
Shit.
It was a mystery because the car was having a bit of a I was running I ended up putting it back to 1.6 in the end. So I was hitting pedal sectors never did. I don't know. The laps were perfect. Just guys on the same time. Pedal start. Get me 9 seconds of laps.
Yeah, he was flying.
Pause. They're saying your audio is quiet. Have you turned it down or up or anything like that? Have you included it? Okay.
Well, congratulations to the all the top 3 runners. We're going to wrap up the stream very shortly, but for anybody who hasn't watched the race or wants to watch it again, do yourself a favour, go and watch that race, go and watch it live on Twitch or wherever you're going to watch it later on, because it was a stunner. It just went so quickly. There was crashes, there was spills, there was overtakes, there was some awesome stuff. And for me, so many highlights. I mean, livid apostles, what can I say? The poor people as apostles in the Ardennes forest, think World War II's happened all over again. Carnage everywhere, bits, body parts, blood, awesome. But yeah, fantastic stuff. On behalf of RRF, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all the drivers for providing yet more thrills and spills in RF1. Hey, it's never dull with us. I tell you what, forget the rest, join the best. On Sunday, we'll be streaming live on Positively Gad's Twitch channel for the F1 Elite Spa Grand Prix. Please join us for that one. But until